Think about it, it's just a year ago since this particular book was launched, and it turned out to be something of a mega success for the former royal known as Prince Harry. In fact, one of the fastest selling autobiographies on record. We all know the problems with it. Do you remember, though, a year ago when it was leaked out to a Spanish company and then everybody was translating it to see what he'd done? A trick, of course, that his chum, Omid Scobie, did about 9-10 months later. You get the picture. Nothing's new in the world of publishing. But of course, this was the book that apparently was not the prince he was born, but the man that he's become. It caused great hurt to senior members of the British monarchy, none more so than, of course, His Majesty the King, Harry's father, and of course his stepmother, Queen Camilla, trashing along the way his elder brother, the Prince and Princess of Wales too. Very, very negative. But, of course, in the world of publishing, it's all about making money. And it did make some money, but not the vast expense that Penguin Random House, of course, splashed out on. Now, there's a problem. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. People say, when I say good morning, it's morning where I am right now, where we're doing it. So obviously, I'm just being polite. I know. But if you're going to bed, I've said to you before, don't worry. I understand it's different times of the world. It's a strange thing, isn't it, to think that people are watching this all around the world at different times in different countries, wherever you are, whether it be in Honolulu, whether it be in Singapore, whatever. I am so thankful for your support. It's really nice. And I love reading actually where you're from, because I think, wow, you never think of those places picking it up just simply because you're talking. I know. What do you mean you've switched off now? No, but when... All right, if you're in Skegness then. Yes, all right. Rotherham, Blackpool, who cares? It's nice, isn't it? It's nice to find friends around the world. Back as ever to your breaking roll story of the day. The thing with Penguin Random House, if you remember, the deal was for, if you recall, of course, was for 4 books, and it was going to be millions and millions of pounds, And when you think about it, that was a big thing, a big ask for Penguin Random House to come up with, because they were banking on Prince Harry's book doing incredibly well. We've still got the softback version to look forward to with extra copy, if you get the picture. But now you see Penguin Random House are basically saying, come on, time to get on with the next batch of book. Now, Harry thinks something historical, perhaps even a novel, maybe a pictorial book, which is the easiest thing to put together, a few pictures that they sub-license and then Harry's memories of them. But of course, the things that are the selling points for Prince Harry are his late mother, Princess Diana, who quite frankly, he's done nothing for her image and reputation by highlighting some of her defaults in the book. It's just highlighted, not necessarily, when you think about it, not the paragon of virtue, shall we say, that people like to paint Diana has. And of course, that's all down to Harry. But you see, Penguin Random House only want one thing from the former royal, and it's a little bit like the Netflix deal. They just want goss and salaciousness. What sold Netflix was simply the drama surrounding him and Meghan, even though lots of it was fake. The fake paparazzi, the chase in the car with the paparazzi, it was ridiculous. But of course, it was the selling point. It was like watching a soap opera. Penguin Random House are becoming very twitchy because, like Spotify before them, what they're finding is it's very difficult to pin down these two, to get them to commit to things. And what they do want is commitment. They've shelled out their money and they now want a return. It's going to be fascinating exactly how this plays out, because as we now know, Harry and Meghan are struggling to find revenue streams, and they have to continue down this route, whether that be Better Up, whether that be relaunching her podcast, or indeed writing and more documentaries. It's the thing that's needed to secure the security and the lifestyle that he's promised Meghan. And that's really what it boils down to. It looks like this penguin's not going to be flapping around waiting too long. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.